How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another League of Legends Champion Ability Guide video. Today we're going over SYNDRA the Dark Sovereign. Before we get started, consider subscribing to the channel and let me know down in the comment section which Champion Ability Guide you would like to see next. Now, let's talk about SYNDRA. We can start with SYNDRA's passive ability called Transcendent. When at max rank, each of her abilities gain an additional effect. Instead of going over all of them now, I'll talk about each of them during the abilities themselves. SYNDRA's Q ability is called Force of Will. SYNDRA summons a dark sphere in a target location after a short delay that deals magic damage to all enemies within the area. The dark sphere will remain on the ground for 6 seconds and can be used with her other abilities. When at max rank, SYNDRA's passive grants 25% increased bonus damage against enemy champions when hit with a dark sphere cast. Force of Will is SYNDRA's W ability, where she grabs the nearest dark sphere, enemy minion, or non-epic monster for a total of 5 seconds. When recast, SYNDRA throws the grabbed target to a target location, granting sight of the surroundings and dealing magic damage to the area. Enemies are also slowed for a short duration. At max rank, her passive grants this ability an additional 20% true damage. There are a lot of cool interactions with this ability, so please check out the wiki for a full list. There are even special effects for throwing the Blue Sentinel, which is refunded mana and reduced cooldown, or the Red Brambleback, a burn effect applied to units in the area of the toss. SYNDRA's E ability is called Scatter the Weak. SYNDRA creates a force in a conical shape in a target direction, dealing magical damage to enemies in its path and knocking them back. Dark spheres can also be knocked back at a longer distance, and if the dark sphere hits an enemy, the target will be stunned for a short duration. SYNDRA's passive grants this ability a wider area of effect on the cone. Unleashed Power is SYNDRA's ultimate ability, where she grabs up to 4 nearby dark spheres and the 3 orbiting her, sending them to an enemy champion, dealing magic damage. Before casting this ability, it is important to have at least 4 dark spheres within the area before casting this ability, as each sphere does its own damage upon arrival. Her passive grants an increased cast range to this ultimate ability. And that is the end of the SYNDRA Champion Ability Guide. If you haven't yet checked out the other Champion Ability Guides on the channel, a playlist will be linked down below for you to check out. That way, you can learn all of the other champions in the game to dominate on Summoner's Rift. That's all from me. This has been Rets, and I'll see you in the next video.